What's up everybody, it's Rox and I'm coming to you today with a review for Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 6 episode. First of all, let me say belatedly happy Veterans Day to all of our military personnel. Yesterday was Veterans Day. I'm a day behind on my videos because I was off yesterday. I work for the government. It was no reason for me to get dressed, put no makeup on, and definitely no reason for me to get in my car. So here we are today. A day late, but better late than never, right? Right. Anyways, Real Housewives of Atlanta, let's get to it, shall we? I have one question. Did Porsha forget that she was going through a divorce? Did she really think that Cordell was going to play nice and treat her fairly throughout this whole process? There was always some contempt there, and we know that from the way he even filed for divorce. So why Porsha continues to be surprised about how Cordell is treating her is just beyond me. Because, baby, ain't you heard the damn saying, all is fair in love and war? Bitch, this war. The child has moved in with her mama. Okay, let's take a special time out to admire the fact that Porsha did have some connivingness in her. I know that's not a word, connivingness, but we gonna make it one today. With the fact that she was waiting on a check from Cordell. Okay, Cordell went on ahead and sent her $5,000 out of good faith. I think it's really because the court ordered him to do so until they come up with, you know, the settlement for this divorce. But anyway, how about old girl, when she got that check, she was like, Mommy, I think I'm just gonna move with you instead of having to pay rent somewhere. And you know the mama was all with that. I ain't mad at Porsha. You said some shit you got to do, especially when you don't know where your next dollar is coming from. What I want to know is what's up with the prenup. Okay, I know on the show last season they tried to tell us that they didn't have a prenup, that they were so in love that they figured that it was going to be forever and they didn't have one, but then it came out on them streets that there was a prenup. I just can't see somebody with that type of money just blindly marrying some woman and not having a prenup. So yeah, I'm sure there's a prenup in place, and if there is a prenup in place, unless she got some amazingly spectacular lawyers that can circumvent the whole legal process and you know, get her some money other than what it says in the prenup, she better learn from she gonna learn today. What was Deion Sanders' wife? Pilar, whatever her name is. Pilar didn't get no more than what the prenup said. So yeah, Porsha, good luck with that. Also, I heard that she wants to keep her last name throughout this divorce. I mean, that's fine. I am always surprised when people want to keep their last name when they don't have children with somebody. It seems like if you're getting a divorce that you would rather just move on and take your old name back. But then I also understand that she is now known as Porsha Stewart. She probably has some business ventures tied up with that name, and is, you know, she probably just would rather just keep her name. We know her as Porsha Stewart now. We don't really know Porsha Stewart any more than, you know, we gonna know Porsha Williams. Fuck. You can take it on back to Porsha Williams. And we was gonna be alright with it, but I ain't mad. If you want to keep Stewart, then honey, go on, keep it. So she's trying to get more money out of Cordell because you guys heard it. What does he want her to do? Live on the streets? She didn't have no money. She didn't have a job, so he needs to take care of her. And then did you guys hear that mama? Now listen, y'all know that I love mamas. I really do. I have a special respect for mamas, and I don't like to talk about mamas. I don't like to be negative about mamas. I don't like to get on mamas, just out of respect. Maybe I should start off with the positives here. Now, Porsha Mama, I don't remember what her name is, but we just gonna call her Porsha Mama. Porsha Mama is real the glamorous type, okay? You guys know this type of mama. Porsha Mama got in 7 bags of Porsha's naked hairline. That shit is teased to the utmost. She got her eyelashes, she got her makeup on. She is fabulously glamorous, okay? Can't hate on that. Porsha Mama reminds you of the type of person that's gonna still be in the club, except she goes to the, you know, the 50 and over club, okay? The one that got 50-cent wing Tuesdays and fucking $2 martinis on Fridays. Be in there ordering a damn Hypnotic on ice. Used to have curved nails. Yeah, see, this is whose Porsha Mama is. I like Porsha Mama for the fact that when you look at it, you get Tina Knowles, but you know, on a way lesser budget. Those are the positives, okay? I understand that Mama Porsha loves her daughter. What mother doesn't love their daughter? And I, for the most part, feel like the mother has Porsha's, you know, she is trying to look out for Porsha and give her good advice and everything. But I also get the feeling that this is the mama's time to shine. Like the mama was like, fuck, we done had Joyce. We done had the mama on Braxton Family Values. What's her name? Miss Evelyn. We done had Keisha Cole mama. We done had Jim Jones mama. We done had Lil Scrappy's mama. Why is it that I can't get on? Okay, so mama got some shit to say and she gonna get it off her chest. Okay, the whole speech about talking about how Cordell sold her the dream and how he was gonna treat her like a princess and bought her all this shit but would never give her any money. And I was just like, now wait a minute. Y'all not gonna do some shit last season and think that I forgot, okay? Because last season, let Porsha tell it, Cordell gave her whatever she wanted, okay? He was giving her money. Fuck, we remember we was at the damn charity and he put all this money in the purse for her. And she was just like, oh, thank you, baby. You guys remember that, don't you? She even told us from her own mouth that, you know, Mr. Cordell sits Indian style on her closet floor and picks out her clothes and dresses her and everything like a little Barbie doll was her words. Okay, so, you know, I'm still on Porsha's side. She still got the right to do what she got to do. But now we ain't forgot about all the rest of the stuff. So you ain't gonna just sit there and act like the nigga just been that bad to you and that terrible to you because at one point you was loving it. This is how all divorces go. Shit was good until it went bad. So I need Porsha to just get a good grip on reality, okay, baby? This is real life. This is how it goes, okay? Cordell not fixing to be trying to help you out in any other kind of way. As a matter of fact, when Cordell said he was bringing the clothes to the house, you know what? Let the nigga bring it. The fuck you so upset for? You want to go to the house for what? If you don't get all your shit in there and then you just be like that. But you know what? Let the nigga bring it. It saved you some gas, time, money, irritation, aggravation. Get on with your life, baby. Yeah, this is real life. I'm going to need Porsha to grow up quick. Now, I don't know when it happened, but y'all, I like Cynthia now. Okay, go figure. Poor Cynthia is sick. Okay, and for real, not no joking matter here. Fibroids is a serious matter. I have had friends, I don't have fibroids myself, but I have friends that have dealt with fibroids, and you know, they do have anything from heavy periods, moodiness, bloating, all the way it can get as bad as, you know, these fibroids get so big that they're not even able to get pregnant. They're in the way. It's good to be aware of, you know, of your body, ladies, because I know when I take my ass to the doctor, I'll be like, you sure there ain't no fibroids in there? I'm gonna tell you what, I know we get a little too personal, but boy, as I've gotten older, that cycle ain't nothing like it used to be, okay? The shit be so heavy, you don't be sure if you gonna die on the first couple of days. You'll be like, what the fuck is going on? Just like Cynthia said, in the bathroom, changing shit all the time, you fucking up your pants, you in the goddamn work bathroom trying to scrub the damn seat of your pants out, holding your ass up to the fucking hand blow dryer in the damn bathroom just because you in this period can't get it together. What the fuck, am I in the 8th grade? Shit. So, yeah, I think as you get older and you about to go through the change and shit, your body just, it don't know what the fuck it want to do. And so I always question whether or not I have fibroids, and my doctor's always just like, no, Roxanne, you ain't got fibroids. Shit just heavy. Get you some Super Plus tampons and call it a day. Is that too much information? Okay, I'm sorry. I feel for Cynthia because fibroids and heavy periods and all that can wreak havoc on your emotions. She's feeling emotional and Peter's being a dick. Okay, but you know, Peter is the type of dick that most men are in these situations. Men cannot understand periods. It just doesn't make sense to them. They don't understand how something can affect your mood. They don't understand the concept of hormones and this, that, and the other. So, you know, even though it was very abrasive of him, because I always say that he's just so harsh, I kind of was like, okay, Peter, just, you know, I just wasn't even really paying him much attention. He was joking on the fact that she eats a lot, joking on the fact that she's moody, joking on the fact that she's always in the bathroom. Nigga, you going to have a goddamn gallon of blood coming out you every month and then, you know, see how you feel about it. Peter goes on to say what every typical man does say, which is, well, then let's fix it, okay? Because bottom line to men is, if the shit is broke, then let's fix it. It ain't got time to be slicing and dicing up your emotions and how you feel and the clouds in the sky and the flowers in the ground and y'all, you know, they don't care. Okay, if the shit is something wrong, let's fix it and let's move on. So they get on down to the doctor's office, and you know, the doctor is confirming for Cynthia all the things that she's been telling Peter how she's been feeling, and you know, Peter's still not really making a connection until the doctor talks about, yeah, and you know, you don't want to have sex, and then it's like, ding! Oh yeah, doc. Okay, now I'm seeing what you're saying. Yeah, she don't want to fuck at all, and what we need to do to get this fucking back together, because I'm tired of us not having sex. Yes, you guys, the dick is omnipotent. Okay, if you want to get a man to understand it, relate it to the dick, and they gonna always figure it out. Ooh, I tell you, that Peter is so special. He's so special. He's so special, so special, so special. Alright, y'all, all I can say is I feel really sorry for Candy. Okay, we can joke and kid and kiki about Candy and Todd and Joyce, but the real tea is that Candy got a real problem with her mother. We saw things get crazy for Cynthia back when she was gonna get married to Peter. Okay, y'all remember the drama with Cynthia's mother and Cynthia's sister and how they was just so against it, and they was really putting Cynthia through the ringer. And yeah, we all didn't really like Peter that much. You know, Peter has a tendency to put his foot in his mouth, you know, a lot, say stupid shit, all of that. But we grown, right? Okay, we make our own decisions. Okay, when we move on in life and find us a mate, find us a man or a woman or whatever, it's time for mama and daddy and sister and everybody else to get the fuck out of it. At some point, you got to draw a line in the sand and say, bitch, your ass stay over there and do not worry about me and what I do over here. Okay, if the shit get fucked up, then it's on me. Y'all saw how that got cut real fast. Okay, we ain't seen mama since. And they gave that sister a little bit more of a shot after that. And that sister still wanted to act brand new. And Cynthia was like, you know what, get the bitch off the show too. So Candy and Candy's mama, you guys, I just told you guys how I have respect for mamas and everything. I can't even joke about Miss Joyce. You know, I don't want to call her a fucked up person, but I will say that she's acting like a fucked up person. How's that? She is so out of line on her opinion with Todd because it's based on nothing but what she's heard on the streets. She down talks Candy and her decisions on what man she wants to be with. She throws in her preteen grandchild, who really shouldn't even be in the discussion. She assumes that Candy is doing everything financial, handling all financial responsibilities in the relationship. And how does she even know it? Who's told her that? Does she really expect Candy to sit down and tell her exactly how they run their household? I was like mad that Candy was sitting up there saying, he does this, he does that. You know, I know that you want your family to understand that it's just not me just taking care of shit. But you know what? If she wasn't the mama, would have been like, fuck you. Okay, but you know, you can't say that to your mama. I would never say that to Miss Ruby. Oh no. I just feel like Joyce gives her daughter no credit. She doesn't believe in Candy. You know, Candy has made enough good decisions in her life to land her where she is right now. Okay, and I think we all can see that Miss Joyce is more concerned about how Candy is going to be able to help take care of her. You know, where her next dollar is going to come from once Todd and Candy get together. So when she said whatever she said about, you know, if I'm choking on a chicken bone and let's see what happens or whatever the fuck she said, that was the eye opener right there. That Joyce is more concerned about what's going to happen to her and her financial situation, you know, than the well-being of Todd and Candy's relationship. So Candy is really in a bad predicament. But like I said, you got to draw the fucking line in the sand, okay, and get that mama on the other side and be like, bitch, you can get your ass up over that line if you want to, okay? You will be out on the goddamn streets. No, that's not. I wouldn't do that to my mama. But yeah, I'd get her together quick, and that's what Candy gonna have to do. Get Miss Mama Joyce together. This season is not gonna look good for Miss Joyce, not in the least. And I almost hate that us as the viewing audience is gonna have to be privy to her fuck shit for the next 5 months. Alright, you guys, so Nene wants to confront Kenya and find out what the fuck wrong with this bitch for going off on her or trying to go off on her at the white party the night before, because you will not talk to the queen like that. Kenya startups with the dramatics, okay, talking about that she was evicted and all of that. Side note, you guys saw when she got her ass up out that damn courthouse and she was talking about the paparazzi, and it was 2 microphones, one of them which was a damn popular blogger out here in Atlanta. And I could bet probably my bottom dollar is the only reason why he was on there, so that we could find out about his website that was so nicely portrayed on the back of his hat that was flipped back, Freddie-O. Okay, yeah, baby, it's not paparazzi. Bitch, you don't get out of here with that bullshit. Nene ain't falling for the bullshit. Nene been on 6 seasons of this. She didn't figure all that out before. Them fake tears and all thing. You can miss me with that, Kenya. Plus, Nene want to move on to bigger and better things, okay? And the fact that Kenya was inappropriate with, with Apollo. Let's talk about inappropriate. INEEPOPEEEATE. Inappropriate. I was like, the fuck is inappropriate? You know, it's so funny because Socialite Sandy, I was watching her video and she was talking about how Nene kept on saying on her wedding TV show, bridemaid. And I was like, yeah, she did not ever put the S on it, bridemaid. So I think we might almost have to keep a list of the shit that Nene fuck up words. But yeah, inappropriate, I was just like, if she say inappropriate one more time. Anyways, Nene was right. The shit was inappropriate, okay? Unless you have a special relationship, okay? You should not be texting your friend's husband, alright? First of all, Phaedra and Kenya hate each other. Okay, so that's all the more reason why you shouldn't be texting her man, okay? And really, you don't need to text him anyway, okay? If you want the man to do something, if you need to get a message to the husband, you text the goddamn wife. And you tell her to relay the message to him. But yes, it's certain situations. I mean, it's fine if everybody is friends and you know that you guys have that type of relationship. But when you most definitely when you have the type of relationship that Phaedra and Kenya had, it was absolutely no reason for her to be talking to Apollo. None. Kenya needs to do is just admit that she fucked up. Okay, and that it won't happen again. But you guys know that Kenya's not gonna do that. That shit is too much like right. And so Nene just comes to the conclusion. This is what Nene's thing is lately. I realize is now she wants everybody to just get together and clear the air because you know we all adults and you know we should be able to sit down and say how we feel and come out of it still without us having to be arguing and fighting and you know, throwing drinks and all of that. You know, we can be civilized. But I think Nene is not remembering, or maybe she is remembering, that this is a reality show and shit don't happen that way. Kenya is feeling like maybe she's getting set up, but you know what? That's all that Kenya lives for, okay, is the confrontation. So Kenya, quit acting like you don't want to go. Now, Phaedra and Apollo is still nothing there, okay? Nothing is really going on with them per se. However, I do see how Bravo is trying to set up that there is some dissension in the marriage, okay? Apollo feels like Phaedra doesn't really do anything for the relationship as far as he and her are concerned. And, you know, Phaedra does have her team that all says, no, Phaedra's very busy and Phaedra is doing a lot and she has a lot on her plate. But, you know, Apollo is just like, no, nigga, that ain't what the fuck I'm saying. I'm saying she ain't doing it to me. Bravo is trying to get us to see, you know, real subconsciously that, yeah, there are some issues there and that maybe this could be a little bit of a doubt. Maybe this is some reason that maybe Apollo and Kenya might have messed around, or maybe there was something going on there. Yeah, this is, you know, we do all this shit underhandedly, okay? And for you to, you know, just so you can kind of get on that train of thinking without them just blurting it out at you, okay? What I will say is Phaedra hates Kenya. Okay, you can look at Phaedra. For all the seasons that Phaedra has been on, Phaedra has been very lighthearted. You know, if she's throwing some shade, it's always with a giggle, it's always with a laugh. But when this season, her face is not, it doesn't have that exact same feel to it, okay? She is really just barely trying to tolerate, not lose her temper, not show her ass on TV. But you can tell that this shit with Apollo and Kenya has really rubbed her the wrong way, okay? So she's trying to hold it together. We gotta remember that these girls have been on this show together for so long, and then for Kenya to come on there and think that she can just, you know, the code. This is the girl code. This ain't even got shit to do with the TV show. You just should not be fucking around with somebody else's man. It's such a small circle. You got to do all that. What is wrong with you? Nene gets them all together, okay? They all at the lounge, okay? They sitting around talking. And Phaedra just tells her how she feels. You did imply that something happened, even if you did not say for sure that something did happen. Kenya is denying it. You know, Phaedra tells her that, you know, I didn't appreciate you trying to say that we had AIDS. And, you know, first Kenya tried to deny that she said that, but I think they did hurried up and got with her and was like, you did say that on the reunion show. And then Kenya started to backpedal and say, well, you can't hold me responsible. If we arguing and saying shit that we both mad, you can't really hold me responsible for what you know, what I say, which is sort of true. But then also you said it, right? Okay, well then you gonna have to say, you know what? I'm sorry. I shouldn't even have said that. I was pissed off. But I shouldn't have said it. I did say it, but I shouldn't have. But instead, she just saying, you can't hold me responsible. Fuck, you fucking said it. So she won't apologize. Nene jumps in and, you know, here she go with the inappropriate again. So the girls all chime in. Even that damn Porsha has something to say. And Kenya was just like, who told her stupid ass to say something? Whatever Kenya said, because, you know, she cannot stand Porsha. And Porsha took that shit from 1 to 100 in 0.18 seconds. It was just like, I got other shit to do, okay? My life does not revolve around trying to find out why you fucking Phaedra's man, okay? I'm going through a goddamn divorce. And I got plenty other worries other things that I can be doing than sitting here with this bullshit. Everybody else was kind of like, bitch, you don't calm your ass down. What the fuck you so upset about? Poor Porsha. That Porsha she gonna be going flying off all season. But Kandi said it best to me. Kandi was just like, the fact that you were even texting her husband, it just shows like your character. And that was just like boom for me. If you shady enough to do some shit like that, then what else do you do? Well, Kenya stops Kandi right there and was like, let me just go on record and let you know that I did not do anything with your man, and I have no plans to do anything with your man. I do not want your man, okay? Yeah, okay, Kenya. Alright, y'all, that's it. Fixing to go get my car washed. Guess what? My car is paid for. Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! 5 years of the goddamn car note is gone. The studio is mine. Now, let's see how long it takes for the shit get to breaking down. We're gonna pray to the good Lord Jesus. Lord, touch right now this car, this Dodge Nitro. Make sure that it makes it to and from wherever I gotta go, Lord. Keep it safe. Keep it right. Make it work. In your name I pray, amen. You know, sometimes we got to take it on to Jesus. I want you guys to remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. I'm going to leave off below because somebody told me it's repetitive. I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.